In a quiet Texas
CR
courtroom, stories
1034,
unfold that most never
you're charged
see.
with
A judge, combat commanding.
computers going slow.
Defendants,
You're charged
carrying the
with
weight of
something.
choices and consequences. Every name called another life on the line. This isn't just law. This is real life, raw justice.
Yes. All right. The second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and that's from July 15th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am. I can't. Well, right now I'm a disabled vet, so I've been doing community service work, volunteer where I stay at now.
Do you receive disability?
Yes,
How much do you receive a month?
$22.44.
All right. So I will find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. If you step in front of the clerk, she might need a minute to let you know that information, and step in front of the clerk right here. She'll tell you what to do. Mr. Crenshaw, you have Brandon Farney. Good morning, you're Brandon Farney.
Yes, ma'am.
And in cause number 25, DCCR 0765, Mr. Farney is charged with evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle, and what is the announcement?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is our very first setting. The state is needing me to get them some documentation, and I think that this case will hopefully be resolved across the whole of misdemeanor court. If we could please come back for a standard reset, I think we should have it done next time.
That should be no problem, Judge. I think it will be disposed of down the hall with a forfeiture of the weapon that was involved. I just need some documentation.
In a courtroom where justice meets mercy, a veteran stand before the judge, not asking for sympathy, but understanding. Life's battles don't always end on the battlefield. Sometimes they continue. Right here, under oath, before the law.
And then Corey Richardson, Mr. Crenshaw. Good morning. Are you Corey Richardson?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0249. Mr. Richardson is charged with solicitation of prostitution. And what is the announcement?
Judge, this is one where I'm still trying to get the DA's office to either do a pretrial diversion or some type of a misdemeanor reduction. We're just not there yet. Kobe's not obviously getting ready for trial, but I think we are getting close. If we can come back for another reset, that's my goal here due to this employment situation.
So it looks like you were hired back in February. This will be the final reset on this case. Make sure you get with Mr. Hoffpower so that we can get an announcement one way or the other before that next court date.
Understood.
All right. Thank you. Stay in touch with Mr. Crenshaw so that you can visit with him, and we'll see where your case is going at the next court date. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Galmore, you said Mr. Gertz will be 10. There he is. Mr. Galmore on Carlos Betancourt. Good morning. Good morning, sir. You're Carlos Betancourt. And in cause number...
Each name called echoes another story, another life on trial. The judge listens, firm yet fair. For some, it's just paperwork. But for the accused, it's hope, fear, and redemption all in one breath.
Issues that you see, Mr. Nichols?
No, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Betancourt, I'm just going to do a normal reset about 30 days. Make sure you make an appointment to go visit with Mr. Galmore so you guys can go over everything, and we'll see where we are at the next court date. You're free to go. Thank you. And then, Mr. Rojas, you've got Danelle Coleman. Good morning. Are you Danelle Coleman?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Coleman, in cause number 25 DCCR 0222, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child with intent to return from January 26th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you reached is
A guilty plea, not just words, but surrender. Probation becomes a thin line between punishment and purpose. Follow the rules, stay clean, rebuild your name. Because one mistake doesn't have to define your entire life.
exclusion from admission to the country or denial of naturalization under federal law. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Coleman is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Coleman, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll just give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll go forward at that time. Before you leave the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation, and she's sitting at that desk right over there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing. Thank you. Eric Fornolls, that's a sentencing, Mr. Rojas.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You're Eric Fornolls. And Mr. Fornolls was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the third-degree felony offense of injury to an elderly person in cause number 25 DCCR 0267. I received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
We have, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Not from the state, Judge. We just simply ask the court to follow the agreement of the parties.
Thank you. All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely, and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and
Names, charges, case numbers, they fill the docket. But behind every file lies a heartbeat. From evading arrest to endangering a child, each story carries pain, choices, and the silent question, can people change?
the other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty of the offense, and you could be sentenced anywhere in the range of punishment, which is up to between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over all of your paperwork.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Fornells, about 6 months ago, paid for a cruise. He's set to go in February. He's wondering if this is going to affect that at all.
Should not be an issue as long as everything's going properly with your probation. Make sure.
A young man walks free, but not untouched. 5 years of probation. 5 years to prove he can rise again. No prison walls, but a sentence still heavy with responsibility. Because justice isn't always about punishment. Sometimes, it's about another chance to live right,